DIY friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Danie, and today's DIY in progress is going to feel a little different from my usual content. First off, I am traveling this week. I am off to Vancouver, going to a wedding.
Knowledge.
So I decided to use this opportunity to really slow it down a little. You know, with the summer ended and now it's like midway through September, I always find there is a massive shift in energy. Do you know what I mean? And then I feel really discombobulated and my brain is all over the place. So I like to do something that kind of creatively recenters me, and I thought it'd be really fun to do it with all of you in case you feel like you might need a creative recentering yourself, or heck, maybe just joining my journey will help yours too. So let's get started on this creative recharge day, and to do that we need to go right back to the beginning of this day. So editor, rewind that tape. Getting started on my creative refresh. It's very dark because it is 6:30 in the morning right now, but to get started, I really wanted to kick my creative refresh day off with a little exercise. And I know this is not exactly what you were all thinking when you clicked on this video, but honestly, when it comes to clearing my mind and my creativity, nothing ever feels better than exercising my body. It just gets those good feels going, my endorphins pumping, and I just kind of love the way that I feel after it. I feel refreshed. Now, on days like this where I am looking to enjoy myself a little bit more and not like passing out at the end of a workout, I always like to throw on my Nintendo Ring Fit. I actually started using this in the middle of 2022. I actually got it at the beginning of 2022, but then never used it for months. Classic. But then after I did start using it, I never turned back. Now, I do alternate the Nintendo with other harder workouts throughout the week, but I just find that this game gives me the right amount of workout. I don't ever feel like I'm working out because I just enjoy the gameplay so much. It's so perfect for my type of personality, and I'm sure if a lot of you are like me, then you're gonna find it perfect for your personality too. By doing this at the top of my day, it really just sets my tone and energy, and it definitely worked. I'm tired, but I feel good. Now, if you know me, you had to know this was coming. Any good creatively charged day starts with a hot-cold drink combo in my books, and I do love a good coffee and smoothie combo, but really any hot and cold pairing would do. Fun fact, I am a huge tarot card collector. I do own a few box sets actually, but I mostly love collecting the sets for their incredible artwork. One set I really love to use on more special days is my Animal Spirit set. The artwork in this box set is so beautiful. It makes me feel so inspired to look through all of them. Plus, I just think it's really fun to connect with the cards and then see what animal you pull that will follow you throughout the day. Today, I pulled the dolphin, which was pretty on point for the day I had ahead of me. To paraphrase it, it basically said that dolphin spirits are drawn to the healing arts as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. If you want to read the full passage, feel free to pause the screen on this shot. But what a beautiful card and message, especially on a day like this. Honestly, it just feels really powerful at times when you really connect to your card. It's almost as if the universe is writing your story in that moment and just finding a way to share it with you in a really intimate way. I love it, and I think this was a great thing to add into my creative recharge day. This is my dog Kenobi. He is a 4-year-old Belgian Shepherd and probably packs the same amount of energy as 4 regular Shepherd breeds in one. We really just like to set time aside every day to play together. His joy to play honestly just fills my heart, and I just could not imagine a world on a day that is meant to help me recenter myself creatively that didn't include him. So of course I had to set some time aside to play with him a little bit. Recently, I've been working on learning the Obi-Wan Kenobi Anakin Skywalker lightsaber spin using a dowel, or sometimes I just use a long wrapping tube, whatever I have on hand. Why am I doing this? Honestly, no special reason. I just think it's cool, and connecting with my passions always helps inspire my creativity. I've learned to be pretty unapologetic about my geeky side, but it took me a long time to really embrace it and love that side of me. I think when I learned to love the things about me that made me light up on the inside, that's when I started to feel at my creative best. It's why I've always loved being in my 30s, because it wasn't until then that I really learned to love my magic inside and out. I always wish we could go back and tell our younger selves to be kinder and celebrate our passions unapologetically, because when you do, your magic shines inside and out. So today I am sharing my nerdy side with y'all. I mean, I'm sure my dog Kenobi was a dead giveaway, but you never know. And I definitely wanted to add this into my creative recharge day because I love doing this. It fills my soul with so much happiness, and I hope sharing this with you helps inspire your nerdy passions as well. Not only do I love fresh cut flowers in my home, I love the act of going to flower shops. For the same reason I love lighting candles, the smell of flower shops just trigger me in such a good way. I've learned over time this is called associative learning, where smells can be linked to your past or experiences. Now, I can't say for sure what it is about the smell of flower shops, but I just know that it makes me feel calm, it makes me feel at peace and joyful. Comment below if you have a smell that triggers happiness or creative surges for you. I'm so interested to know how this affects different people. Another big joy of mine is flower arranging. I'm not super fancy about it or anything, but I like the simple act of arranging my own centerpieces on the table. I've read a lot about Ikebana, a Japanese art of flower arranging. Ikebana aims to bring out the inner quality of flowers and other live materials to express emotion. So I guess if I was expressing emotion today throughout this arrangement, I would say that I'm evoking creativity and self-compassion for healing. On a complete side note, I do also like how much this matched my hair. I do love the color purple, if you haven't guessed, and feel very creatively empowered by this color, so it just made sense to pick this direction for the day. As a person who is commonly known for big, beastly DIY projects, a lot of burnout can be caused through that. Sometimes our creativity just needs simple, feel-good projects to fuel that internal need for self-gratification. It's why I always tell people to do simple projects in between big home renos, because your creative soul needs this to recharge. I just think these DIYs are so simple, yet they just add a lot of personality. I want to share something that I've recently incorporated into my life in the last 6 months. So this is my art cart, or what I like to call the "you need this" cart. This is a cart that sits out in the open. It can be tucked away if needed, but it sits out in my dining area or kitchen space a lot of the time, just as a constant reminder to make time to do the things that are important to me and that help fill my soul. I love to paint, and for me, it's an activity that helps ground my soul, but I just found myself getting so caught up in the day-to-day of life that I just never carved out time for painting or personal projects. So that's when this cart was introduced, and now it's just really easy for me to just pick up a small book and tinker around with watercolors or oils. And on a day like today, I'm not focused on precision or skill. I just want to create freely. I just love to put headphones on, listen to my favorite music, perhaps the sweet ballads of James Newton Howard, Hans Zimmer, John Williams, Howard Shore, Johann Johansson. I just love being transported into a different world far from our own, you know, like playing a part in your own movie. I just find it very peaceful. What do you guys think? Of course, we know that this day is not going to be complete without a greenhouse visit. Now, if you are familiar with my channel, you know what this space means to me on a deeper level, and just coming in here and tinkering around, smelling the fresh air around me is peaceful, and it harmonizes the energy around my body. I'm not really sure how else to express that feeling, but I know that it just calms my entire body. Of course, I don't imagine everyone has a greenhouse that they can just simply wander into, but find a place that makes you feel at peace. Maybe a walk through a forest or a garden center perhaps. It's all the same, and honestly, I just think putting yourself in spaces that make you feel this way is such a great way to creatively recharge. My day is coming to an end, so I've made myself a hot cup of tea. I've lit a candle to really set a mood, and I got snuggled into the couch to read a good book. Right now I'm reading Lore Olympus, a graphic novel that came recommended by my friends on the DIY in Progress Patreon, so thank you so much. I love getting lost in a good book or a good story, even if it's an audiobook, so I just find calming the mind and feeding myself that creative energy is just the best way to recharge. DIY friends, thank you so much for watching this low-key, vibey episode. I hope you all enjoyed this kind of format, as I know it is very different from my other stuff, but let me know if you want to see more videos like this. I'm curious, what does a creative recentering day look like for you? What do you do? Share with me below and let's have a conversation about it. And of course, a big thanks to my Patreon, my DIY family, for your continued support and love. If you want to check that out, it is linked in my description box. And of course, my friends, stay positive, stay creative, and keep on DIYing.